Zinho gonna go into the lower tunnels. The first fight will come this way. Shue, Twist, Nerds, 3 Liquid players on the other side. Blitz will take first contact out from short, instantly landing a headshot, but it's gonna be Zinho drawing first blood. It's gonna be Shue to fall. Twist corpse litters the lower tunnels, and it's all Team Liquid crumbling at a strong start to the pistol here for the Mongols. Nerds cannot fight back into it, and Ultimate stuck at top middle. The pistol's done, and Mongols have it.
Taking fast short control.
And Nerds and Shue charging up as a twosome. Looking to be gruesome here on the A bomb site. And it's going to be Blitz, though, to stop them. Bombs down. Great start here for the Mongols in terms of the fragging ability. Twist at least fighting back a little bit, but they're just down to 2 players here, Team Liquid, and not a whole lot of ground gain. This is the first gun round as well, and Team Liquid have fallen flat. But Naf doing what he can. And he's only 1 kill, and unfortunately for Team Liquid, it's a very slow start here on Dust 2. Mongols have come out swinging, and they're looking sharp.
It's a little bit off guard, right? His HE went too deep. But yeah, that was a great spray. I think there was probably a flash from a teammate from Long coming in, so 9-10 was more toward. And the fact that Flashy hasn't taken a timeout tells me that, you know, they've talked about this eventuality if things go wrong with the first couple of fast rounds, that they do have an idea how they'll slow it down, what the adjustment will be. But they've used a lot of their utility. Only Nerds has nades left, and that's only a smoke and a Molotov. No more flashes for Team Liquid in this round.
(9-10) gonna retreat back into a CT, goes out into the open. It's gonna be another opening kill here for the Mongols to work with. Settling into a 4v5. Team Liquid realize this round ahead of them is very difficult. You've got Naf stuck in the tunnels. And the rest of Team Liquid in limbo about what to do. They haven't got catwalk control. Well, they don't know for sure that they don't have it, but they're gonna have to drop down into a B split because it's not looking comfortable anywhere else. Nerds can smoke the cross. Limited time. They've got to be perfect in trying to break apart these 2 B defenders. Once again, Techno and Senzu ready for the fights, and then Senzu is in a really bad position. He ends up getting caught, and then Nerds is able to come in on the follow-up because Techno's left in an uncomfortable spot. So Team Liquid in the dying embers of the round actually get themselves into the B bomb site, and now they've got to fend off a retake attempt, and Naf could do it in the tunnels here. They come towards him. Naf with the first headshot, runs out of bullets, and Blitz able to even out the numbers again. An equilibrium once again established as Twist and Nerds look to lock down B. Twist to the back platform, yet to reveal his position. Pops up his head, but then it gets popped. Blitz straight away back into this fight, and Nerds has everything to do. Stepping up for his team with a 4K, but he can't deliver it. And 9-10 gets to the defuse. It's a ridiculous retake, and it is Blitz on the back platform headshot that opens up that chance. Gonna be searching for Shue's extension. It's all about patience. It pays off. Senzu sees the second player.
There's the double op we talked about. Finds the opening kill. It's difficult for Liquid without an op of their own, especially in a 4v5.
Look at the limited utility here as well for Team Liquid. 2 smokes, 1 flash, 1 Molotov. Over a minute left. Naf gets caught. Exposes himself to CT, and Blitz is not missing much when given the opportunity. Under a minute on the clock. And Mongols 2 players up.
And Team Liquid were banking a lot on getting an opening with, you know, that peak mid before the smoke blooms. Maybe not expecting an op to be there, but once Nerds dies, 4v5 without a lot of utility, and Senzo just continues to pick them off.
Nice shot from 9-10, and just down to Shue. Easy collection for 9-10 to respond to the 2 kills from Shue.
Right, and if that gets stopped, well, you're losing players, you don't have map control, you don't have utility to get back into the round, so they really needed that B round.
Yeah, they really did. And they're going to try and knock on the door B again here. Problem is, you got Senzu's off and Techno's rifle in here, and you're going up against them with just pistols. So it's going to be tough for Liquid to break through, but they're going to give it a good go. Both players on the back plat. This is such a weird setup. It's very uncomfortable for the Mongols. It could get a little scary here because the pistols ripped them off the back of the side, and now you've got 2 weapons available. That is not exactly what you expect to see from the Mongols, but let's see if they can still win the round off the back of it. 9-10 into the site, denies the bomb plant and knows where Nertz is. And because Nertz is so low on health, it is not going to be happening for him. They throw a smoke in his face. What is this round, Yanko? What is happening in this round?
I feel so bad for Nertz. Well, what is he going to do here? Smoke himself and hope for the best? I guess he's lucky they don't have an HE.
He's just dead. They know exactly where he is. They've just trapped him in the smoke. And eventually, time will pass, the smoke will fade, and a 7th round in a row for the Mongols.
But you see, it's just default plays from the Mongols. You know, Senzu is mid, he breaks the smoke on, early on, finds a kill.
Like that. Here we go, round 8 coming up. Buy-in for Team Liquid, AK's returning.
We saw the second timeout from Flashy, so let's see if there's an adjustment here, whether it's a slower round or just a little bit different of an execute. And another entry for the Mongols. This time it's 9-10, boosted up short. Ooh, now the B hit comes in.
Yeah, now Senzu playing aggressive, close quarters combat with the AWP. Knows they're coming in. Once again, it's the B bomb side being attacked. Senzu crouching, a little bit spotted. Nertz is able to take him out of the corner. Techno couldn't fall back into the side, but everybody's blind. It's so awkward, but Techno capitalizing on the chance. It is so great from Techno again on this B bomb site. He is just so lethal. His teammate can fall, Senzu can get caught, but Techno is picking up the scraps. And it's going to be Naf doing what he can, but 9-10 just barreling into him. At least gets the info, and to be honest, gives Naf a little bit of a chance to win this one. If he can take down the site player, all of a sudden, it's a 1v1. And you give him a shot at it, and you still win it for Mongols, but now they're getting a little brazen. They're getting a little bit overconfident, Yanko, and giving chances to Team Liquid.
Give him a chance, and he finds a triple kill.
Yeah, once again, an even trade at least out long here, but Team Liquid all committed to this fight. Zinho blitz, ready to duel, but maybe a little bit of respect required now that Zinho's gone down. Senzu's going to peek with that AWP and remove Shuei from the equation, and now we've got Team Liquid having to reset. Long did not go well. And in fact, look at this. Look at this push. Twist has got 1 kill, but Blitz should get it back. Unless Twist gets by him, but Blitz is ready for the play, and a dink still come in from Twists. So a shot still at this for Team Liquid. And they're going to try and finish up through short.
And they know he's low, and they know Techno is the B player.
He's turned his back around completely, and Nertz has found the opportunity. So surely now this is Team Liquid's first round win. Techno to 1v2. There's been so many close rounds in this half for Team Liquid.
Gonna need some of that MVP level performance to clutch this one.
Well, it should be an easier fight against the pistol, but Naf will nail the headshot, and finally, Team Liquid getting on the board.
You see, Team Liquid, there's no secret how they're going to approach this game or any other game for the remainder of this tournament. It's just going to be pacey, it's going to be aggressive. And yeah, this...
Well, 9-10 gets up close towards Cat. Shuei's already at the bottom of the stairway, but 9-10, will he get a good chance? He will. Shuei removed. He's had Techno to back him up. And all of a sudden, oh, the grenade pulled into the open. And Twist will make sure that he makes the most of that opportunity to keep the numbers even here in the round. But Blitz is just staying fighting. He wants to take every duel, every engagement, and Blitz has come out on top again. And we've got Twist on low HP, so Naf is the player that must step up. And Senzu, we've seen him whiff a little bit earlier on from this position. In behind the car, but he spotted Naf's head. And that's easy for him. Twist is so low that Senzu should be able to finish him off. And if not, Blitz is there available. And unfortunately for Team Liquid, they win their first round, but immediately go back to a loss as Mongols increase the scoreline to 9-1.
Still the B player alive, so the reaction not really the best, but 9-1 for the Mongols.
Here goes Senzu. Confident and aggressive. Cancelled by his own play, but Zinho stays focused. And he goes forward and he takes Naf out. Team Liquid unable to trade in him. Xeno's able to back away and look at Blitz all the way at top middle. He spotted his victim in bottom mid. He's called that to 910 to be aware of the smoke push. And Shue is going to wait inside the smoke. It fades. Blitz has a kill. It's going to be trigger disciplined. And it's actually 910. They end up taking it. Somehow Blitz gets nothing out of that. Really unexpected to get nothing as Techno's pushed around Longhouse and Team Liquid are completely trapped in the tunnels. They have nowhere else to go. They've got to fight their way out into this B-bomb site. And Senzu and Xeno need to play together in the site itself as Twist is the key to unlock at least one kill, but it's an absolute shutdown again. The Mongols are just better.
They are just better, and they're probably one of the worst teams to play this style against. They would get nervous and wouldn't know how to handle it, and see how far they've come this year, where they're just completely dominating Liquid on their own map pick.
Yeah. It's like no round is unwinnable for the Mongols. They're just absolutely fragging out. It's so ridiculous. It feels like I'm watching them play a pug. It's incredible watching how solid they are. They're pushing everything. They're always behind Team Liquid. There's just layer upon layer of individuals just coming around the back, and it's just so hard for Liquid to even do anything here.
It's getting a little bit ridiculous when Blitz is fighting you with a Deagle on mid.
And winning.
And winning.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, if you're Liquid, you got to be a little red in the face after this first half. You have just been absolutely styled on. And these are some of the world's sharpest aimers. You know, you've got Twist in the squad, you've got Nerds, Naf. Like, these are fantastic players, and they're being made to look average by the Mongols right now.
I know, it's also, I was reading the Nico interview on HLTV, and after the win yesterday, and he's talking about how he feels Furia is the biggest opponent they have in this tournament. I don't know, man. Like, the Mongols seem pretty good to me at the moment, right? Won EWC. I think it's just because when he's played them that they've usually had a decent track record against them, even during the G2 days, but really shining through.
Might be a speed run to the grand final here in Belgrade, and this is Blitz. So ridiculous he got away with this.
Extent. But if they can get some rounds on the CT side, just to feel like that they're in this match, and we go to Mirage, we'll see if they could get something done.
Ultimate, fantastic start. He's got a triple kill of the Julies. He's just shut down all the Mongols, and then Nerch sends one bullet up top mid. The Jewel Beretta is getting every kill. And we got Xeno left out long here. Might be a flawless pistol round for Team Liquid. No bomb plan, no kill. Should be another round for Liquid coming up around the corner here. As the full eco should arrive for the Mongols.
That's exactly. Rounds like that, pump everyone up on the team. Get your energy up a little bit. I think better to have it. But also, if you lose this round, it's pretty much over.
Well, let's see if they do. Can Team Liquid stop what is going to be a B split here for the Mongols? Great grenade. That really is going to soften up Techno. But they're ready to pounce. Look at this. They're already up the B ramp. There's no resistance. Team Liquid have let them in. And it's done. Absolutely done. It's map point here. No problem. So easy for Mongols. No questions asked, really, from the defense. They just let them into the B bomb site.
It's crazy how deep Blitz got without being spotted on that B split. Didn't even have to do anything in the end. B players got the kills. Let's see if Liquid can get a couple more kills. Shui gets taken care of by Mzinho. It's just ultimate. Not really in a position to go for this. Gets taken out in the end, and that's probably...
Techno is just kind of puffing up his chest, showing more presence than's really that long. Trying to keep looking, and he's done a very good job. Like 4 players are on the start of the map right now for Liquid. It leaves Naf solo B, and there's 4 Mongols players about to come around that corner. Like, good luck, Naf. The closest player to you is Nerds. Naf has to step up, otherwise Team Liquid are dead here. And he's done 1, and that's it. Some damage as well, but not exactly all that impactful. And Team Liquid are racing back to try and get the retake going. The bomb isn't even planted yet, and Nerds is already at the door, so Let's see if we can get through on this and make it uncomfortable before that bomb goes down. Team Liquid bringing the fight to them, but it's Nerds with just one, and that is not enough to leave Team Liquid feeling comfortable as Techno has backtracked from his initial position at long to try and close out to make sure Ultimate gets nowhere, and he can't stop him, but Senzu certainly will. It is a 13-3 win from the Mongols. They are becoming absolute titans on the stage now after years of struggling in playoff performances. They come out looking so confident and so quick. Some utility for Shue and Ultimate.
No utility for the Mongols.
And a direct A hit too.
Straight up contact play.
This is going to be crazy. Let's see if Liquid can detect it early. They're going to come 3 through Palace. Nerds to clear ramp. Instant headshot on the Joe Berettas. Here come the rest of the Mongols, marching out of Palace down into the A bomb site. And it's Mzinho that's just so good from that position. He's royalty on Mirage. The Palace is his home, and he's come out again in towards this A bomb site. We've got Naf, Ultimate, and Shue having to try and win this one on a retake. There's no kit available on the 3 remaining players standing. Flash goes into the sky. It's going to be Mzinho following up a 3rd kill of this pistol. Make it 4. Mzinho with another pistol ace in this competition on Mirage. He's just so damn good.
The babyface killer does it again. He had a CT pistol ace on Mirage in the group stages. And I have to say, though, I really like the play from Blitz. I know it sounds a little bit funny, but he was the 2nd guy on ramp with 9-10. And 9-10 dies so quickly to the duelies.
Quick. Again, the smoke's thrown over the top that is going to pop in towards the A bomb site. Ultimate is playing back in behind CT, behind those smokes, so he's now got pressure of the rifle running him down. And look at Shue, a risk taken, and Shue slices up too. It's Twist in the middle of the fight as well, and the Mongols suddenly fall to just 9-10 with no bomb plan. So great stuff from Liquid to not let them settle into a comfortable post-plant position and get the fights going before that bomb even has a chance to go down.
We saw a lot of that yesterday. Seems like Mongols just a little bit unprepared for it, and Twist was the one making most of those plays. Shue this time around with a great double kill. 9-10 repositions, but there's still 2 Team Liquid players in this bomb site. And he makes a step. Those 2 Tech 9s. This is the chance Team Liquid was looking for. It's another A hit. No one's here in the bomb site.
No, they're just charging it again. And Team Liquid, yeah, this time, nowhere to be seen. Still trying to be disruptive with those smoke breaks. It's going to be Twist taking down Senzu. And at least Team Liquid have a 5v4 as this bomb is getting planted. See if Mongols have enough strength to hold on and a player deficit in the post plant.
Mzinho still has a smoke and a molly. He uses the smoke for CT just now.
Techno's going to wait behind triple and line some shots over the top of the stairway. And Shue now slipping to the back of the smoke just in front of that bench. He's spotted out Blitz under the wood. It's going to be 9-10 to trade out on Shue. And we have that with Mzinho and Techno still standing, still fighting. All of a sudden, Mzinho with just a Tech 9 and they're running him down and Tetris is his position and he's building them up piece by piece. But Nerds has no kit and he has no time. It is Mzinho that has won this round for the Mongols with a Tech 9 on top of Tetris. Missed shot from Ultimate on towards 9-10. Didn't see it from Ultimate's perspective, but that looked like a rather simple shot to hit on 9-10. He was wide in the open, not ready for the angle. And Mzinho's dead, so an important danger man to remove early here from Shue.
The most important player to take down, it feels like, at the moment on the side of the Mongols. And they also know he's the A player. You can see the aggression of Shue. Like, he just runs into apartments, so he gains a lot of ground there and a lot of information for Liquid. Now they're in a great position. So they really need to convert this round. You can see money still depleted for the Mongols. They would only get 1,400 if they were to lose this round without a bomb plant. Sure keeps going. That's a bit crazy considering Mongols weren't really putting pressure elsewhere on the map that much, but hey, they're just going for it, Team Liquid, and in this round it's paying off.
I like that as well. You know, Mongols don't have a lot of money here, and obviously about to lose this round unless something spectacular comes out of the remaining 3. Liquid will have reset their economy. Not so clean from Nerds, but at least he does get one. But it's still a 3v2, and they know Shue was last spotted being aggressive through Palace. You have to be aware it could be towards the ramp or around this side, and now he's showing his position, but he's still taking a kill, and so it's a 1v2 for Blitz, and he's out of bullets, he's out of health, and now he's out of chances. He's gonna get swung by Naf. Team Liquid win an essential round victory and finally get rid of that money from MongolZ.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep trying to disrupt the Mongols. And they're opting for sending ultimate B with the AWP.
It's gonna be Twists and Blitz, blow for blow, but Team Liquid with some real stopping power now on the CT side. We're starting to actually see what this team are capable of. They disappeared entirely with Dust 2. In fact, they never arrived. But here in Mirage, it's a different story. We're seeing Shuei play well, we're seeing Twist and Naf hit their numbers. Zinho is going to do as much damage as he can here. The money is starting to build very, very well for Team Liquid. It's a good headshot on the Shuei, just gives him the chance. The Ops got the angle, he moved off though, gives him Zinho the space to work with with a minute left, but the bomb's all the way to mid, so remember that here from Zinho. Gonna backtrack towards CT, will he catch Naf? Naf not giving him the angle yet, but then he spots him. He knows Naf's down and towards that CT angle, and Zinho creeping up is gonna clear him out. He's got the advantage in this fight, and all of a sudden, it's now a 1v2. Ultimate with full HP, but Twist is very low, and you can see the two remaining Liquid players realizing we need to move towards this bomb. We need to set up shop and make sure that the defenses and the traps are laid to stop Zinho from being able to get him in here and grab the bomb.
Has a molly though, but Ultimate isn't really behind the boxes. He's watching open, so I don't think he'll get to throw it.
He keeps moving off the timing though, like he keeps getting a good timing here, Zinho. And then the peek comes in, Twist with a flash, sets up Ultimate to peek towards the window. A decent...
Mongols do a lot of these boost window into the smoke and then push connector at the same time.
Twist push up towards short. Can't really play towards the ladder rims with that Molotov. He's gonna retreat into a more passive position. Yesterday we talked about Blitz and his playmaking ability. Well, here come the Mongols with 3 kills in quick succession. It's gonna force a safe call here for Team Liquid.
Blitz is deep in markets as well. He's going to try to take these guns away from Liquid.
Money's not exactly great here for the Mongols.
Yeah, in reality, he should probably worry about their own money first. Maybe they're misjudging
how much damage they've done.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Ultimate on 11,000.
Yeah, well, I'll lose another one here.
I think this is a mistake from the Mongols, right? In a situation where
they're throwing everything at it.
You're losing 4 or 5 rounds in a row. If you can have a flawless round yourself, just keep it.
This is, yeah, it just has to be a mystery of how much damage they've done to Liquid over the last few rounds here. Because this is in no way all that beneficial to them. They've lost 9-10. Can they even get the ult? Well, they'll at least get the one off the back of the bench, but yeah, that's, you know, that's a lot of damage done to Mongols.
If this Techno decides against playing through this smoke, looking like Mongols are grouping for a B split this time around. Sensu, the first player coming up short.
Yeah, short for Sensu, but Nerds and Naf cut the attack short here for Mongols. They're down to 3 players, but they're charging into an empty B bomb site. There's no one in this side. So it's going to be the site at least taken and the bomb plant coming in. And we got to see Team Liquid have to deal with what is going to be a retake. 9-10 charges forward. It's going to be Nerds cleaved away. Team Liquid no longer hold that player advantage in this retake attempt. And 9-10 on Scopes goes back. A risky play. And it hasn't paid off for 9-10. He's going to be finished off by Ultimate. All of a sudden, Team Liquid once again with a player advantage that just keeps getting better because Ultimate from short with essential kills. And Team Liquid reclaim the B bomb site. Well, Shuei has been aggressive throughout this entire half. Here he goes again. AK walking into Palace. It's going to be 2 players here. Impossible to get away once he commits to that, just with the fact that it is 2 players and not the one. At least there's some information for Shuei. Under a minute on the clock. Here comes the mid-fight over the top of Khan. Has not worked out for Nerds. Here comes Twist. So nearly a situation where Twist could have gone down there as well. But the responses from Mongols are immediate and they are decisive. It is now Ultimate with a 1v4. They're going to be coming towards this bomb site. But he's leaving. No, he's going elsewhere just as the Mongols arrive at B. He's going to realize now he has to get back to position, but now he's out of position. And all the util diving in towards him, and a bullet straight through his head. It was not the greatest half for MongolZ. They secured 5 at the end of it, but Team Liquid, at least they're in this fight. And they're going to send it straight away out to A, with 3 moving through middle and 2 ready to go through either ramp or palace. It's Nerds already in con, and look at the MongolZ, not ready for this, but Nerds did not take his chance. Eventually he will. Twist backs him up, and MZinho, can he be the hero with the pistols again? He started off this map looking fantastic with an ace. Here he goes again. MZinho is the pistol god, apparently. 2 kills, and that's not enough to make MongolZ feel super comfortable, but it certainly gets them back in this fight. And the bomb's not planted as well, and that really does open up the chance here for MongolZ to keep the pressure on Liquid. Nice headshot from Techno, but gets gooshed. Down to 8 HP, and Nerds will confirm that Team Liquid win the pistol here in the second half.
So much space taken by Liquid early on in the round.
Look at the Senzu shaking the legs like that.
They're pushing connector.
Yeah, 9-10 waiting here on default, not so clean with it, but eventually taking the kill, and then blitzes Deagle. Important that Nerds is able to find at least 1 kill without even having to face his opponent there, and then catches the follow-up. It's Nerds! Oh, could get a 3rd, couldn't quite take down the SMG on Catwalk, but at least he's put Team Liquid back into even numbers, and Twist has extended them into the lead. Nerds again cancels the plan, comes off for the headshot, and Blitz is now 1v3. This is more like it from Nerds, who gets the 4K. A player that's been maybe criticized a little bit in this Team Liquid squad about his individual performances. We've seen him play a lot better in different jerseys. We've been waiting for his...
Blitz with the MP9 himself, plays close underpass.
Well, Twist is taking 9-10 now. Zinho, not so clean with it on the first, but gets back to it. How has he collected Twists? It's a question that Twist will have to answer, but we've got Nerds and Ultimate taking picks, and Shuei fighting back into this, and all of a sudden that hard work from Zinho is undone, and it's Techno now 1v2. That ball's been picked up, and Shuei's long gone, racing through T-spawn to try and join up with his teammate. And Techno's locked in at the other side of the map with no kit in his back.
He must have been heard or spotted because, you know, Shuei booked it immediately towards B. You can see Nerds isn't worried about anything other than the A bomb side, just holding it from short. So Techno, I mean, it's going to be very difficult to come back into this round. And you can see again the YOLO play, right? We have 3 players on mid, there's utility there, and Naf and Twist are just walking out apartments. So you're really just trying to catch timing.
This is turned into a game. It felt like it was going to be just a formality for the MongolZ to cut through Liquid, get it. That's a quick kill for Twist. Great opener. And MongolZ really can't afford these situations. Need to start to hit the ground running now and really build up a CT side. And with Twist grabbing the opener this early into the round and falling back with no trade, it's putting Team Liquid in pole position to grab map points on Mirage.
They just get blocked on B. We're going to wait this smoke out before Twist starts throwing his utility, but B split is the call for Team Liquid. There's another smoke. I don't think they'll be waiting for the second one.
There's Senzu, Witty in the corner. Nerds gonna fall. Naf also taking damage on board. We've got Blitz waiting down inside of the B bomb site here. It's gonna be a great headshot. Blitz to drop ultimate, goes back for a second. Shuei gone this time as Twist has to fight on again. The man that opened the round for Team Liquid following up in the middle portions. And now it's for the finishing move, the Canadian connection. We're gonna try and make this happen. Between 9-10 and MZinho though, this still is open for the MongolZ as MZinho walks through the smoke. And now based on the sound, MZinho is a little bit worried about Twist being there. He looks back to check for him, but it doesn't matter. He still loses his life in 9-10. He's got no kit. He's got to move quick, and Naf's not going to let it happen. Naf and Twist do not want this to be the last time they play together. They want the grand final showing, and now they're up to map points here on the second map of Mirage. Can Team Liquid do it now? Force Ancient right now with 13-5 win after being defeated 13-3 on their map pick. Team Liquid lose the opening kill, but can they fight back for it? Blitz to send the grenade towards top mid. All the remaining forces of Liquid are in this area. And that grenade has hit pretty much every single one of them. as Twist is able to fire one back and even out the numbers.
A lot of information for the Mongols as well. They want to fight mid straight away, end this round here and now.
Great kill from 910. Response though from Naf and Nerds. Through the smoke and wall bang, it's MZ letting them go by. Oh, MZ whiffed it! That was the only way. And MZ was so clean throughout the first half. So much impact from him, but not able to do it here. And Team Liquid are going to win this map 13-5. They bounce back in the semifinals. We thought it might just be an easy day at the office for the Mongols, but Team Liquid changed that tune, and we're going to Ancient as the third and final. And Ancient promises to be a banger. We'll see if it lives up to the hype. We've got already Team Liquid going quite quickly towards this A bomb site. There's going to be 2 players there to defend. And MZ, the monster in the pistol round, is going to be over here as well for the Mongols. And they're going to get off to the races. 910 and MZ sinking this Team Liquid attack before it really even gets going.
The favorite, and not get too stressed when they start losing to an opponent they're not supposed to.
Well, Nerds is out elbow very quickly. And there's going to be a quick 1-for-1. MZ out from the donut, 910 chiming in, and it's just back and forth in this first gun round. Team Liquid still a player down in this fight, but there's always a shot when Naf and Twists look to play together.
Absolutely, they're going to slow the pace down. You know, Sanzu is still alive as the B player, MZ the A player, and obviously 910 who was mid with the AWP. MZ on the offensive.
They are moving around as MZ. And Naf's going to turn and check elbow. Given a chance.
The problem here is it's difficult for Naf to speed up because he might be thinking, okay, there's no way this guy will push like this if he's alone on A. There might be someone else behind, and looks like he's going to try and link up with Twist, but Sanzu just smoked B and ran away. I don't think Twist got any sound cues. Right now, seems they got a good read on this round, Team Liquid.
Yeah, they've worked themselves into a very winnable situation here. This was a 3v2 favoring the Mongols. That one kill in middle under MZ from Naf, the turnaround towards elbow is huge, and now they're into the site, an empty B bomb site at that. Should be able to get a plant here. Naf out of commission for a second, but he takes damage down from default from that spam. Sensu's trying to keep the attention pulled as 910 secretly slinks his way out of the cave into the bomb site. Onto Naf for a kill. Now look for Twists. It's got to be Twist to step up. He's got to take 2 with him. And it's the first headshot. Twist is going to turn, and oh, so close. It's 910 to win it out, though, in the 1v1 for the Mongols. Naf and Twist nearly combining.
They had a big clutch on Mirage, but not able to get it done here on Ancient, and they will try to get that early reset if possible.
Shui Twist gonna start walking their way up towards 910, and he falls. Shui makes quick work of him. That's some space into the B bomb site, and Team Liquid moving forward. Techno in the cave, spotted, can't be stopped. Clubs them to death with a double, and he's gonna burn inside of cave, but he's still alive, and he's still kicking right to the face of Naf until finally removed by Nerds, but Sensu waits, and it's a 4-0 start for the Mongols coming into their comfort ground of Ancient. Once again, so reliable to allow them to bounce back into the series. Tech9's D-goal. That's what we've got here for Team Liquid to try and prevent Mongols from going 5-0 up to kick off this final map of the semifinals. And we've got Team Liquid once again going towards the A-bomb site heavy. They're going to go with speed, sending Ultimate out to just try and sell. There's more presence than is really coming, and Team Liquid are going to try and funnel through elbow instead. But Blitz, he's ready, but he's not so comfortable. Eventually going to be taken out by Twists. Chaos to start round 5.
A lot of chaos caused by Liquid early on, but they do get the 1-for-1 trade, favors the T's. And luckily for them, Mongols don't have deep B control, so this rotation might give them a chance. you also see the benefit of this style, right? I mean, they use the fast smokes. Are they rushing? Or are they just faking it to go for a dry peek somewhere else? So it's always leaving the CTs wondering. And now the B hit comes in. Great trade onto MZ. Naf with the kill on Techno, and it's a 3v2 for Liquid.
Yeah, doing very well with weaker weapons here. Team Liquid, they've got picked up rifles, and so they're making the most of them now. It's got to be 9-10 with a 1v3, and every now and then in big games, 9-10 has a clutch moment. Is this one of them? Gets close towards the cave, but considering the position, not exactly looking likely that 9-10 is going to be able to maneuver himself into a position where winning this round is possible. Time is ticking on. 9-10 will slow the... Oh my god, no way. No way. Team Liquid is planted at least for Nerds for that defuse. Okay, stop. Nice shot. Not enough time for it. But there was a little world in which 9-10 might have been able to steal that one away. But Team Liquid, first round on the board.
3 MP9s of Massive and off.
And Blitz is sent flying through the sky to try and make something happen here. Back to the elbow. He likes to start in this area, but he's got an upgrade. An AK-47, but couldn't find the kill out towards Heaven. Shui makes quick work of him. And Techno needs to be careful now that he doesn't fall. 9-10 looking to plug the gap here at elbow. Sends the AWP in, walks away with Naf's life, and he's going to stick around, looking to claim a second. And Ultimate just runs out with a bomb on his back. And MongolZ given a key win here. This is going to be 5-1. It feels like it's almost impossible to let this one go, but perhaps Twists and Shui can work their way into it with the time they've got left.
What was that from Ultimate? I mean, he wasn't close enough to get the trade immediately. Just felt like he gave his life away and the bomb to the MongolZ. Now Twist gets spotted, so only Shui unaccounted for, but with the bomb being down in mid, you wonder if they're even going to try and go for this one. If they save, their teammates can rebuy into the next.
No one else is thinking about it. They don't want to be sent home right now. And
a lot of Liquid fans in the house.
Yeah. Apparently not. The MongolZ have them beat out.
Exactly.
Like that was a little on Batar over that.
The Mongolian diaspora showing strong for their team. Yeah, I mean, look, he's away. What's this second pick from Ultimate? And I think the problem is also aggressions and just can't get any openings. There we go. Yeah. Turned it around.
He did. Found the early kill. And now it's going to be a 5v4 off the back of that as Team Liquid going to start dropping further back away from Red. Smoke to try and plug the gap. And Techno, side of the cave smoke. Just going to stay back pinned in the corner. Here comes Ultimate. And about to swing into the fight. Techno gonna fall, and we've got a 4v3 here for Team Liquid. Looking to accelerate back into the B side. Senzu ready for the double. He's put in the stopper, and he's got a triple out of it. It's now Naf suddenly all alone, and from Team Liquid, once being in a position of power with a player advantage, to MongolZ going 6-1 up. Senzu once again making the difference. AK-47's 3 pistols, and here come Team Liquid charging in towards A. Missed shot from 9-10, didn't take it in fact. Can't really be a miss if you don't shoot it. And then eventually gets dinged in the face. So unfortunately for 9-10, he's out of commission. You're going to have to rely upon the rest of your teammates who have rotated in very quickly to make this uncomfortable for Team Liquid. Once again, it is a silencing double from Senzu. And it's going to be a retake for the MongolZ though, because Liquid have put that bomb down. Blitz coming in from behind. Twist just out to the left side of main, and that's a kill. That's surely a kill eventually taken by Blitz. And Shui's 1v3 in Donut. Defuse was tapped, not stuck. Now will be stuck by Senzu. And confirmed by 9-10. It is now 7-1 for the MongolZ.
Back-to-back big multi-kill rounds from Senzu. Again, Liquid felt like there might be a chance in this one.
Too, with Senzu closing the gap. Here comes a quick A play for Liquid. Going to be charging out. Shui's going to be at the front. And again, because MongolZ focused on middle, there's no one in the A bomb side. So I think Shui's starting to see that there might be some opening opportunities to get into this side of the map and at least get that bomb planted. But holding on to it has been the tougher part. At least they haven't lost a member this time, Yanko, going into this post plant.
And the MongolZ weren't even close to the bomb site, so you wonder what they do here. How are they going to execute this retake?
Well, there's going to be Nuritz. Quick kill onto him, Zinho. Now 5v4. side of Liquid, a player up in the post plant they desperately need to get some rounds on the board here, and Twist and Naf making sure that this round's going nowhere, that this is going to be Liquid's second. A quick call to hit the A-bomb site out of spawn, and they walk into an empty site as Mongols are focused heavily on middle. And perhaps we'll come back to that conversation you bring up, Yanko, about conditioning. Right now, Mongols probably going to be a little bit more worried about leaving A open at any point.
Yeah, and also, if anything, this round shows how potent it can be to call the A rush at the right moment, of course.
All right, let's see if Liquid can do it. 3 more rounds available in the half, and it said they need all 3 to make this competitive. Utility's gone down straight away into mid for Team Liquid, but they haven't played with it. They went heavy A in the last round. They realized that they probably have to send a couple of forces over there for the Mongols' defense this round. So they think that the B bomb site will have an opening, a weakness. And here they come with the execution. Smokes are up, looking to block them and offset it slightly so Senzu can still get a gap. Techno's going to be mollied away. Team Liquid setting up what is going to be a B split to try and get players through cave and up through ramp. And here they come, charging into a Senzu. Blind inside of the side, it's Blitz battering them with a double. Techno following up with a 3rd kill. And Team Liquid do not break through. They get absolutely destroyed by the Mongolian defense set up inside of this B bomb site. Liquid failed to get even a kill to defeat the Mongols here.
You see this smoke coming in as well really destroys Team Liquid. They have to take the longer way around, and 4 players from the...
Well, here's Techno in the cave, looking for the opening fight, and good luck beating out Shuei there. Great shot to remove Techno, and Team Liquid need it. We'll be able to hit the pause button if they decide to, or they can continue to move forward into what is going to be a fight with Blitz. And Twist certainly making quick work of the response. It's Nertz's turn to move out mid.
We see Naf in A main. I think he'll read that this smoke from 9-10 is just thrown by a player to sort of block, but they're not going to use it. And Naf, the veteran, just walks through that smoke, gains so much space. I think he won them the round with that push. See Liquid now, Nerds is there too, Ultimate coming with the C4, and Senzu is on his way back, but Naf is too deep. Gets the drop on him, Twist also on the lurking cave. They got them boxed in, and...
Yeah, miss shot from 9-10, and it's done here. Naf with a fantastic maneuver, making his way through the smoke, gathering the info, creating the space, and we've got Mzinho coming back over to cave. Team Liquid about to secure a 3rd round victory. Mzinho will step up and give it a go, but Nertz prevents him from even walking out of CT spawn. His 3rd round for Team Liquid. Heavy players inside of mid here for the Mongols. Mzinho catching Nerds, bringing the fight to Liquid early on. The Mongols come out swinging, and 2 early kills has put Liquid in a 3v5, make it 2v5 as Mzinho fires shots with a USP through the smoke.
Yeah, it's such a cat and mouse game with the calling, right, and the reading. So you're thinking, if you're Liquid, well, we haven't had any success on mid, only had success on the bomb site. Great kill from Nav. So we'll go mid now. Surely they won't play for mid. Like, they've just been wasting those openings for the Mongols, but they get the read on them. They win the mid fight, and now 2v4.
Oh, there's Naf right up on top of the ramp. At least 1 kill pulled back. It's 9-10 gone, and you know, it's not outside of the realms of possibility to win this run if Ultimate can get that kill at Donut, and that's exactly what happens. And Mzinho gives him the shot. Senzu trying to step up again. He comes back into middle, and it's going to be Senzu to drop Ultimate. Only 3 rounds for Team Liquid. It is not looking pretty. The Mongols once again back into a powerful position in this semi-final.
Yeah, big round from Senzu in the 4v5. Couple of big rounds from Senzu, really, back to back.
He had so much impact in that first half. And then this one just saving the round when things get a little scary for the Mongols. Could have been a 4th round. It's passive here from Team Liquid. They're giving them the site. They're letting them have the retake, Yanko.
Yeah, absolutely. Some utility on Shuei. He's going to save it, him an ultimate for the retake, but he might not get to that point.
Mzinho certainly doesn't want to let it get to that point. He goes forward, takes Shuei out. And now Twist trying to rattle back, get into position. It's Mzinho again, so much impact. He's such a good pistol player. He's still fighting on. He's got another kill in him. MongolZ could do it again. 5 kills teed up, and in the semi-final, it's a second T-side pistol ace from MongolZ.
Yeah, amazing performance from MongolZ in this semi-final, and of course in the pistol rounds. And Liquid, who were very aggressive the entire game, a little bit more passive here on the setup, some nades for the retake, but they just give up too much. Liquid go for an eco here, conceding 11.
Yeah, this is Team Liquid wanted to prioritize getting the best buy possible out as early as possible. But yeah, 11 rounds to 3. It's going to be one hell of a comeback required here from Team Liquid. Techno walking in to the crossfire. He'll deal with both. You think about the Mongols and their storyline and what we've been trying to tell over the last year or so. There's a team that has gone from an upset roster that would maybe take one of the best teams down a map or a series in the early stages of the groups, that would maybe get to the brink of qualifying into the playoffs of Tier 1 events, to suddenly becoming a feature of the playoffs, that we start questioning whether or not in Shanghai they can make a run at a major and potentially even go on to win a trophy. And then we watch them go to the Austin Major final. We watch them become champions of EWC. And Twist is doing some special work right now in terms of holding on to this AK. But that's really about it. They're still applying the pressure to want to remove it from Twist's hand. And because they've got a Mac 10 and a Galil, why not try and take it away from Twist? Throw everything you've got at taking him down, and they absolutely will. The Mongols have no mercy, as they won another grand final this year.
See the Mongols taking their time, spread out, trying to, maybe expecting some more aggression from the side of Team Liquid. I can't blame them, and now they're making their way towards mid, getting that control. We'll see if that causes a reaction from Team Liquid.
Techno waiting in the cave. Definitely a dangerous fight there for Techno. He's going to back away. Shu is chasing him. Looking to be confident even at this stage in the game. Even while they're down, his ultimate goes forward to fight him. Techno's out of there. The Mongols starting to shift their attentions to what is going to be an A finish. And it's Naf and Nerds looking to lock down this site.
And Nerds has great utility to block smoke and incendiary.
And Naf was confident to step out from the right side of that tall box. Removes MongolZ. Senzu's fallen. The Mongols down to just 2 players, and they're stopped in their tracks. Team Liquid put up some stopping power as soon as that buy comes out. Especially with a simple B execution. They've got heavy utility. They can get into the bomb site. Look at the panic here for Twist and Shuei. They're going to have to try and deal with this. Twist has got the first. Shuei's got the follow-up. And the Mongols still trying to break through. It's the Glock of all weapons that has taken Shuei out of the fight. And that plant is going to be stopped by Util. Xeno's forced off the position. And he's now eradicated. Ultimate going down in response from Senzu. But the Mongols still uncomfortable. Haven't been able to get the bomb planted. Team Liquid still favored to win this round, but it can still get messy in the final stages. There's no more nades to do damage, so that plant will not be able to be stopped by grenades. It's got to be a retake here for Team Liquid. Flash goes up. They've got 2 smokes available. They've got the player advantage, but the Mongols have Senzu! And sensational again! Naf comes around the corner, and this started with pistols, but it has to finish with Blitz. He's going to wait inside of the cave. Can Naf step up for Liquid to prevent grand final point from going against him? He'll deploy the smoke onto the site. Blitz just needs 1 bullet. Naf just needs 1 second. The knife is out, and the defuse is in. Cool and collected as ever as Naf steals away the defuse.
Be on Blitz, but Senzu, you called it, just been tremendous all map long, all tournament long, and one more time gives his team a chance, but Naf keeps Liquid alive in this game. I don't know if the Mongols are going to force one more time. They have a big lead, so you think they
This time they're going to bolster that B defense with 3rd player. They bring the AWP over to see if Ultimate can be the difference. He's been quiet so far, but this would be a great time to get loud. Ultimate waits for the first peek. It's Blitz, the first victim. Ultimate sticking around, plugging the gap with a 2nd kill opportunity, but not connecting. Not able to get that 2nd, but it's enough to scare off the Mongols. They don't want to deal with the fact they didn't get a clean entry into that B bomb site, and they're going to have to deal with the AWP. So they're searching for different avenues of approach, and Nerds is going to deploy the smoke to try and pin them back and stop that donut from being an option.
Swiss try to go for an aggressive push down banana, but gets punished by Senzu. Now a 4v4 with Mzinho in a forward position in mid.
It's a time as well, 30 seconds here. Mongols are going to be forced to go into what is a B finish. We'll see if Mzinho becomes a late piece into the puzzle. But here's the attack. You need Shua to step up, and it's just one kill from him. Ultimate getting one of his own in the AWP. Remember Mzinho around the back. He's trying to be a problem. He's trying to be a threat, but Naf didn't get his gun out. And he's gone. And now Mzinho chasing in behind. It's Techno in the sight. Team Liquid, a team kill. And it's Nerds now up against Mzinho. Time is the problem. Mzinho hunts him down, and he gets it in the final second. Team Liquid might have just lost this game to a millisecond of time.
Has enough time to round that corner, doesn't want to die by getting shot in the back, and loses the fight at the very last second to Mzinho.
Oh, this is... Dude, it was literally as the 1 was changing to a 0 on the clock. 1 last time, Belgrade. Let's make some noise for the final round, the possible final round of the Mongols are able to close this out. They're searching for a grand final here in Belgrade, and Team Liquid looking to stop them. It's going to be 5-7s. That's it for Team Liquid. Not the weapons you want to bring to the table in a round like this. Wood steps up, Shu ace down. And the opening kill for the Mongols, easily collected and untraded. Twist waits on the site, 5-7. Goes closer due to the Molotov. They'll try and block Mongols out behind the smoke. The Mongols will respect it as Twist dodges bullets.
And Ultimate did push A out of that setup that him and Naf had. So I wonder if this is
watching
going to
for
be
it.
a factor. Yeah, Sanzu is ready for it. He spots him. So does this change the call for the Mongols, or do they continue with the B split?
Well, the best chance for Team Liquid is if Mongols come to B. That's where they have the most of their players. That's where they stand a chance in stopping this attack. The 5-7 for Nerds is cast aside, and so are Team Liquid. They will evaporate in the semi-finals. Ultimate steps up, but it's the ultimate price, and it's the ultimate challenge against the Mongols. They'll move into the grand finals. They are the first finalists here in Belgrade. They are quickly becoming one of the best teams in Counter-Strike, challenging for that #1 spot. By VRS ranking, they are the #1, but they have to prove that they are time and time again on the server.